let me read the invitation given by the department. It says something, I must first read it out. We invite you to kindly grace the occasion with your magnanimous presence, which will add to the enriched ambience of intellectual and academic culture of the FDP. That's very fantastic, but you didn't tell me that I had to give a speech also. Right? So calling me to give a public speech is not worrying me because I can do it. But before this public speaking, I must tell that my favorite author is Samuel Langhorne Clements. If I say Samuel Langhorne Clements, many of you may not know who he is. If I say Mark Twain, everybody will know because he is considered the greatest humorist produced by USA. What did Mark Twain say? He said that all public speakers fall into two categories. One is nervous and two liars. Right? If you are not nervous, you are a liar. So I am actually feeling nervous, but I am not a liar. Okay. Still, this is your Neuro Linguistic Programming. First time I am hearing this word, to be honest, because I had no reason to know it. As a chemical engineer, to me, this NLP, the jargon you are using, in chemical engineering we call it non-linear programming. So I don't think non-linear programming has anything to do with this neuro-linguistic programming. So my chemical engineering will be of no use to connect these two things. So I give up, but also Mark Twain has another famous quote, which I must tell, says that it's better to keep your mouth shut and make people believe that you are a fool than to open and remove all doubts about it. Right? So, but definitely I don't think I will fall into that category. But still, I must congratulate the Home Science Department for organizing this NLP. I already told chemical engineering, we call it non-linear programming. You call it neuro-linguistic programming. There are some computer science people sitting here who will call it natural language processing as an artificial intelligence technique. So NLP ka tareh ke roop hai, right? Now it has one particular version which the expert Dr. Abraham is going to cover in this week-long workshop. But let me also share something. I must congratulate the Home Science Department for choosing 21st August to do this and inviting me also. The reason is 21st August happens to be World Senior Citizens Day.
National
Senior Citizens Day, and probably you thought you must somehow use me for your inauguration. So I am thankful to you for that. So you have chosen this date, which is relevant for senior citizens, but more important is senior citizen and natural language linguistic processing have a connection. Because the senior citizens have definitely certain communication problems, certain confidence issues, and dementia, absent-mindedness, and age-related challenges. For me to walk from there to here, I was worried that with these things I may slip and fall right there. Age-related fears and mental well-being. You say that as you grow old, you also get into senility, right? So, natural linguistic, neuro-linguistic programming has been used for senior citizen therapy in a big way. I'm sure Dr. Abraham will be able to say more about it, that because all these things of handling the senior citizens who face these specific age-related problems or undergo therapy under this neuro-linguistic programming. Also, I must say that 21st August, you have another thing which has a connection with the NLP, that is, today is the International Day for remembering and paying tribute to the victims of terrorism. So what has this Neuro Linguistic Programming has to do with terrorism. It has a lot to do because the counter-terrorism measures are all done by neuro-linguistic experts. The way a terrorist speaks, the way he writes a manifesto is all thoroughly analyzed by experts of neuro-linguistic programming to decide what is the danger level of the terrorist. So I'm sure Dr. Abraham will be able to highlight more about how it has been used for counter-terrorism activities. So there is a long queue and personality development, empathy, everybody says, is very important soft skill for being successful in life. A person who is empathetic is always considered a successful person, but to develop empathy, you need neuro-linguistic programming skills. Right? So there is on and on. I am sure this diverse participation. Of course, I forgot to tell that neuro-linguistic programming is used in a big way for counseling, disaster, earthquake, tsunami, trauma relief also, right? Because you have actually been a victim of, you are under trauma after an earthquake, and how neuro-linguistic programming counsels and helps that person to come out of this trauma. So there's a lot of things there, and I'm sure this participation will benefit and people from different branches, and I wish you all the very best, and I'm sure, I don't think I'll be able to do any technical session on this. I managed to do this right somehow. Okay, thank you all and wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you.